Hey there, it's Rating again, talking about things around the world and in Texas. I'd like to talk about, thanks for coming to my channel. Hit like and subscribe. Give me some comments, give me something to talk about more and more. I don't get too many comments, but I do get a couple of views, but I just, give me a comment and let me know if I'm talking crazy or talking with a little sense. I'd like to talk about relapse. You heard that word quite a bit in the 12-step program. You know how people try to get clean and then they relapse and go back to their drug of choice. But then now the terminology, just anybody uses it now. I relapsed. I relapsed. But my thing, if you wasn't working a program, if you wasn't working some steps, if you wasn't trying to change, it wasn't a relapse. You just choose to go back out. A lot of my old friends have went back out. And I just heard this terminology the other day, California sober. That's where when you was doing hard drugs and almost died and almost OD'd and now you got clean and you're just smoking weed and drinking a little wine. California sober. But the program that I went through, the 12-step program I went to, it said complete abstinence from all drugs. And from what I get from the 12-step program, it was saying replace it with a higher power, which I choose to call God. And that's what I did. Don't get me wrong, I still think about getting high. I still thinking about smoking a joint because it's so legal everywhere and they don't care anymore and you can't get really busted with it in less than an ounce. You know, is a misdemeanor. It done changed a lot. Because I'll never forget, in 1976, I got busted with 2 joints in high school. They charged me $202.50 for 2 purple dopes, as the principal called them. So I got my mind clear, and you know, God took away my urge to use. I've been clean since February 24th, 1989. That's truly a miracle. You're going to hear me say that over and over. Truly a miracle. Don't get me wrong, I thought about it. I think about it. I think about taking a drink. I think about taking a hit. I think about it because I know how it'll make me feel. It won't get rid of the problems, but it sure put a mask on them. Problems constantly come. We can't stop them. Life gets rough. We can't stop that. I don't care if you got all the money in the world, you still got problems. So if you're broke, you still got problems. Guess what? Problems ain't going anywhere. But if your solution is to put a mind-altering thing in your mind, because my thing is, I freed this body up of drugs and alcohol. And my body appreciates it. My heart beats better, my blood flows better, everything, my eyes, I can see better. But if I put that in my system again, I will die. And I've been to some people that died on drugs and alcohol funerals, and nobody says anything about that. They just say you're a good man and gone to see the Lord. So relapse, man, think about that when you use that terminology. If you wasn't working a program, you wasn't working trying to keep this, because it's a day-by-day process. We only got one day at a time. That's the program taught me. All we got is one day. So them 1 days equal up to a month, 6 months, years, 1 day at a time. So I can't tell you I won't use no dope tomorrow. But today, I'm not going to use none. I thank my higher power, which I choose to call God, that I never had a relapse. I've had thoughts. I had relapse thinking, but I choose not to. Just thought I'd let you know that. Hit like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about that.